Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making pizza knots, which is like a super easy recipe. This is probably the easiest recipe I've ever made, and all you're going to need is olive oil. You can use whatever kind you want. I just have the light one. You need cheese, Parmesan cheese and grated cheese, so both Parmesan. But I mean, honestly, you can probably use whatever cheese you want. You just need the grated Parmesan. You need butter, garlic, pepperoni, crushed red peppers, which is optional. I'm gonna add that to my pizza because it sounded good. Biscuits, and for dip, you need whatever marinara. I just have the Pizza Quick because I love the taste of it. And I'm also gonna be buttermilk ranch dressing, and all the ingredients you're gonna need. Oh, parsley is used for both, so that's why it's in the middle. So you need parsley, buttermilk, salt and pepper, sour cream, onion powder, garlic powder, dill, freeze-dried chives, and mayonnaise. It's super simple to make ranch dressing. I've actually made it for a while now, probably over a year, but since I moved here I haven't made it, so I figured I would show you the way I make it. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna start with the ranch dressing because you're gonna want to chill that for like an hour, but I don't have time for that, so it's gonna be like 30 minutes. But it's best if you at least chill it for an hour or two so the flavors marinate together. As with all of my recipes, I'm gonna link them in the description box. So for the ranch dressing, I'm not really exact with it because I've been making it for so long that I kind of just wing it, but I'll link the recipe that I kind of go off of. And I switched it up a little bit. So for the first step, you're gonna need a cup of mayonnaise. So I'm doing that right now. So there's a cup of mayonnaise, and what I change up is it says half a cup of sour cream, but it doesn't call for buttermilk. I like buttermilk, so I use 1/4 cup of sour cream and 1/4 cup of buttermilk. I'm gonna wing this because I never measure sour cream. That's about 1/4 cup right there. I got a little bit of mayonnaise in there. That's gross. And then I like the taste of buttermilk. I feel like it adds something to it and it makes it thinner. So you can skip this and do 1/2 cup of sour cream if you want, but I'm gonna add buttermilk because I like my dressing a little bit thinner. And you can adjust it in the end if you feel like it's kind of off, which is what I typically do. Like if I feel like I want more dill or something, then I will add more. Okay, so a dash of pepper and a dash of salt. There's that. There's that. For the recipe, it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. I don't like that much parsley, so I'm not gonna add that much. There's that. Onion powder, we're just gonna want to sprinkle some. I like onion powder. And then garlic powder, same thing. You never want to add too much because then you can just go back and add more if you want. I love a lot of dill. It's personal preference. I like dill a lot. And then I love freeze-dried chives, so I typically add a lot of freeze-dried chives too. And then you're gonna want to mix this. So I'm gonna add a little bit more buttermilk. And I'm gonna add more dill because I already know I want more. I'm gonna add more chives and just keep adjusting it until you like the taste of what it tastes like. And I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic powder. Oh, that was onion powder. Just kidding. And then a little bit more salt. Perfect. And that's the finished product. Just keep adjusting it. Everyone has different preferences. I prefer dill, a lot of dill, but some people prefer like very little dill. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this part, and let's get into the pizza knots. First things first, you need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So I have mine preheating right now, so don't forget that. Okay, so starting with the pizza knots, first you're gonna need to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. And then you need to whisk that together with olive oil, garlic, parsley, parmesan, and salt. So 1/4 cup of olive oil. Let's get that. Okay, so here's 1/4 cup of olive oil. 2 cloves of garlic. Psh, I never measure that. It's gonna be like, I never know what 2 cloves of garlic is. I'm assuming it's that. Who knows? There's that. You need 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. That's a lot of parsley, bitch. 2 tablespoons? God, I'm not gonna use that much. I don't like parsley that much, bitch. Damn. This is 2 tablespoons, but I'm not using that much, so that's a lot. If you guys know me, you know I'm not a big fan of parsley. A little sprinkle dinkle of some salt. We don't measure that. We just kind of guesstimate. Ooh, that's a lot. Wow, I guess I hope I like my food salty. And then how much grated Parmesan? 1/2 cup. Okay, here's 1/4. Here's 2/4, which is 1/2 cup. And then you're gonna whisk that together, but I don't have a whisk, so you're gonna use a fork. Same shit, different day. Next, you're gonna wanna take your biscuits and you're gonna wanna flatten them out. It says roll them out, but I don't have a pin. You can just use your hands. I don't think you need a roller. You can just kind of flatten them out. I would probably put flour down if I were you, but I'm not gonna do that. If you don't want this to stick, I don't think it'll stick. My counters are pretty non-stick. That's what I like to tell myself. Hopefully this doesn't stick. I'm gonna show you with one, and then I'm gonna do the others off camera because it'll be easier. Okay, so we got this flattened out, and now we are going to lightly put some of the butter mixture on this, brush it on. I don't have a brush, the hell. So we're just gonna kind of use a fork, and that's gonna have to do. Kind of fork it on. Then you're gonna put a little, well, they said lightly sprinkle, bitch. I'll follow the instructions today, but normally I'd go heavy. There you go. And then you're gonna add some pepperoni. I'm gonna put 2 on each side because you're gonna be cutting this in half, by the way. So don't go too crazy. There you go. You're gonna be cutting down the middle. Let's see if I like this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, next you're gonna wanna cut it down the middle. Probably don't cut on your counter, holy crap. But you know, it's okay. Hopefully this doesn't do anything to the counters. It's It's a good thing I'll be moving. And you're gonna wanna pinch together the ends. So like pinch them like that, and then you're gonna wanna roll it. Okay, I didn't think about how I'm gonna do this. This is why you use mini pepperoni. You live and you learn. Okay, pinch together the ends and then roll it. How do they make this look so damn easy? And this is fucking hard. What the hell? Maybe that's why they tell you use very little cheese. Okay, this better not be a fail. I'll be damned if I'm gonna not make this work. Maybe use very little butter mixture. I think I used too much. Because this is like really hard to do. It's like falling apart. Yeah, don't use as much mixture as I did. This is why they tell you don't go overboard. But you guys never see the sides where I mess up because I edit this out, but I might keep this in to show you that I'm struggling. And then they say tie it up in a fucking knot. Bitch, you wish. This is not gonna work. This is like ripping. Maybe I'll roll it up like this and I'll make it like a roll up type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna put it into a ball because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to do the twisty thing that they do with this. So I'm gonna roll it up in like a pinwheel and I'll make little pinwheels. So yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. And then you put it in your skillet. You're gonna lay all your pinwheels, like just make them into a circle and then fill the ones in the middle. And then I'll tell you what to do when I'm done doing these motherfuckers, okay? So I'll be right back when these are all filled. After you're done putting all these little fuckers together, I've never been so done doing anything in my entire life. I would choose making a complicated recipe over doing these. These were hard. Okay, so after you're done putting them all in the pan, then you're gonna put some more of this garlic stuff on top of it. Okay, and then you're gonna sprinkle some more mozzarella cheese on top. I have Parmesan. So put little pepperonis on top. These are actually good, these turkey pepperoni. They have like a little bit of spice to them, which I like. They're like spicy. And then you're gonna put this in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Once this is done, I will see you for the mukbang portion. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, you already saw what I made. It's pizza knots. And then I have a salad because I have some vegetables left over. I know you guys don't like healthy food, but I really wanted a salad. And this has cucumbers, tomatoes, bell pepper, onion, and then Parmesan cheese that I had left over. And I'm gonna put some of my homemade ranch that I also made in the beginning. And then I have this marinara that I'm gonna dip my pizza knots into. So first things first, I'm going to pour some of this on here. I don't know what kind of salad people you guys are, but I love a lot of dressing. I'm like a ranch fiend. I know a lot of people are disgusted by it, but I love ranch. I think I'm gonna try this first before I get into the salad. This is probably not going to be cheesy. Yeah. I accidentally put Parmesan, shredded Parmesan, instead of getting shredded mozzarella. So that was my bad. This is still kind of hot, so I don't know how hot this is going to be. This is good. That's what it looks like in the middle. This is actually good. It's still really hot. I think this would be better with mozzarella, to be honest. It's good, but mozzarella would make it 10 times better. And then I have Sunkissed again. Tomorrow's my birthday, yay. I'm gonna dip this in ranch. I love that ranch. Ah, it's so good. I'm super excited. Oh my god, guys, I've had the worst week ever. So I'm gonna get into that. So basically, a couple days ago, 2 days after I got done making my last video, my chili video, apparently, I'm gonna tell you the story about this. This is random as hell. My ass was sleeping. It was like, the time was 12 p.m. I was sleeping because I sleep in a little bit late. And so all of a sudden I wake up to like a downpour. Like it wasn't just any kind of downpour. This was a strong downpour. I literally, it scared the crap out of me. So I got up out of bed, like I hopped up, I looked outside the window, and it was raining so hard that you literally couldn't see in front of you. Like I couldn't see in front of my window. It was raining that hard. And I was like so confused because I'm like, what's happening? So I called my mom. I'm like, because she lives an hour away from me. And I asked her, I'm like, is it raining over there? And she's like, no. I love a good salad. She says, it's sunny over here. I'm like, it's raining really hard. I'm like, I've never seen it rain this hard besides one time. There was one time, like 2 years ago, when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, and I lived in Austin, and we got a warning that there was going to be a tropical storm headed our way. So they're like, stock up on food, make sure to get as much as you can because the power is going to go out. And I was like, oh my god. So I went to HEB like everyone else and their mom, and we stocked up for days. And guess what? The power didn't even go out. But it was really bad, the storm in Austin. Like all the gas was gone. Like there were no gas pumps open for days. And I didn't fill up because I was like, okay, it's not going to be that bad. Everyone got gas, so all the gas pumps were empty. And I'm like, man, I hope I can make it without any gas. Fast forward to now. It's summertime in Texas, and apparently a tropical storm hit Dallas. Had no idea, was sleeping like a baby, got woken up, thought it was a rainstorm. Like, oh, okay. Come to find out, it's like a tropical rainstorm, and it only hit Dallas. I don't know where else it went, but basically all of Dallas lost power. Like the entire city lost power. I think Richardson lost power. Everyone surrounding Dallas lost power, but Fort Worth was okay. I didn't have time to prepare, okay? I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. So, come to find out, there's no grocery stores have power, nothing. I have no food in my apartment. I have the ability to go get no food. Everyone has no power, so I'm like, crap. The only place that was open, which I thought was really weird, was In-N-Out. Everything surrounding it, even next door, there was like a Subway and stuff. Everything was closed, but In-N-Out was literally the only thing open. And I'm thinking, how did they survive this storm? Do they have their own power source? Like, I don't understand. Everything around it was dead. The traffic lights were like hanging off the traffic lights were hanging off the pole where they sit up on. Trees fell over. Everything was destroyed. But like In-N-Out was doing its thing. And I'm like, conspiracy theory. In and out. Knew this was gonna happen. Luckily, thank the Lord, baby Jesus, the power was only out for like a day, but it felt like forever because I'm not used to not having electronics. This is good. I love that ranch. Gosh, this is good. Yummy. I did kind of cook it a long time on the bottom, or I kept it in a little bit longer because I thought it would be underdone, but I maybe put it in a little bit too long. I'm gonna admit this is not my best recipe. I wish I would have used mozzarella. I think that would have made a world of difference. But you live and you learn. And not everything is like a 10 out of 10. I am honest with you guys, if I really like the recipe, I really like it. And if I don't, I'm gonna let you know. This is maybe like a 7 out of 10. Still good nonetheless. I keep dropping sauce on my leg. My bad, this is gonna be messy. Who has been watching 90 Day Fiancé the other way around? It's like a new season that started. It's the very first season. And it's about people, instead of guys and girls from other countries coming to America, it's about people from America going to their country. And it's so good. First of all, I feel like half of these people, especially the girls, don't even like the guys. They're definitely using them for money. Especially this one girl, the guy where he's moving to her country, he spent like $50,000 on her. And I think they've only been dating like a year. I'm like, dang, does he not see that she's using him? I definitely feel like she doesn't love him, but and then there's this one girl, she's like 60 years old. She's trying to marry a 30-year-old guy, and he's from India. And I feel bad for him because I think he has low self-esteem, so he thinks he can't do any better, but his parents don't approve of her at all. Because I guess in India, parents like to do arranged marriages for their kids. So they don't like her because, first of all, she's much older than him. And they didn't pick him, or they didn't pick her, and she's not Indian. So I feel like that's another thing that's, I guess, a no-no in India. You have to marry your same ethnicity. So that's a disaster. I feel like she's old enough to know that if the parents don't approve of you and that they'll never approve of you, why would you move to another country to get married to someone? I don't know. Sometimes people just don't get it. I'm just kidding. In my old video, I got a lot of hate for that when I was like, sometimes people just don't get it. And then people are like, whoa, she has mood swings. I keep hearing this sound. June hasn't been going that great. But I'm trying to keep my spirits up because I don't want to be a negative Nancy. You know, when I had no electricity, I forgot how much you use electricity. Like, honestly, think about it. My mom made a joke and like, at first, like, I was like, kind of funny, but then I'm like, that's not really that funny. She was like, I was telling her how hot it is because it's 90 degrees in Texas and having no power means no air conditioning. So my apartment got up to 80 degrees. And I'm like, Tucker's panting. My mom's like, go get him ice. And I was like, like, you need the freezer. I can't open up the freezer and get ice. The ice is melted. And the power had been out for a day. And I'm like, there is no ice in there. It is all water. And my mom's like, oh yeah, you need the fridge for electricity. I was like, yeah, bitch, you do. Like, sometimes I forget that I didn't have power and I'd go to turn on my light and I'd be like, oh. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I should flick on a light. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I can't. You can't power up any of your electronics. All my stuff died. The reason why I'm eating more vegetables and stuff is because if I'm going to do mukbangs a lot, I'm going to incorporate some healthy stuff. I know a lot of people don't like it, but this is for my own sanity. And I know ranch dressing isn't that healthy, but vegetables, man, vegetables. Look, there's a cat. The ones in the middle are really good. That's my favorite part of a pizza. Like the ends of it are the best. I like the crust too, but like the middle, I feel like because I'm feeling a little bit anxious, I'm not really happy with this video. I feel like it's not going to turn out well. Sometimes I feel like my apartment is haunted, like no joke. And I'm like, is that my dog? Like I have to think about that. Like, is that Tucker? But he's sleeping. So I don't know. It's really freaky sometimes. This salad was like a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend you try making your own ranch dressing. Don't use the seasoning packet from Hidden Valley, like make your own. It's like the simplest recipe. Most of the stuff you already have in your cupboards. You have it on your spice rack and you have in your fridge. The only thing you might not have is buttermilk. But you already have sour cream, you already have mayonnaise. I'm sure you have onion powder and garlic powder. You have parsley maybe. The only thing you might have to buy is dill, dried dill, and freeze-dried chives. Those are the only two things. And you can store this dressing for up to, I think it's 3 to 4 days. Yeah, I think I like it better without it. Everyone's screaming, oh my god, no. I think that's what it is. I don't like the pepperoni on it. I like the inside, the pepperoni on the inside because it's still soft. This was good. Obviously, I ate the whole thing. Here, I'm gonna put this right here. No, I'll put it right in here. Oh, I have dessert. Maybe I'll eat that right now. I think I'm done with this. Okay. So, I ended up finding these at Walmart. And they're new. They are latte cream Oreos. When I first had Oreo thins, I thought I wouldn't like them. But then I ate one, and I think they're actually really good. Because you think, like, people go for Oreos because of the cream in the middle. But these thins are actually really nice. And I've never had the latte cream, so I figured I would try it on here. Gotta do the smell test. Oh my god, these smell so good. You know what? You want to know what my favorite smell is? Hold on. Nothing is better than when you blow out a candle and you know the last bit of smoke that comes up and it fills your nose. That is the best smell on this earth. If they could bottle up that smell, just like the smoke coming up, it's like that strong scent of the candle. It's just the best smelling thing ever. If they could bottle that up and put it in perfume, I would buy it. My favorite scent is driftwood. If you've never smelled driftwood, it kind of smells like cologne. It smells so good. I have this candle called Mahogany Driftwood. One of my favorite candles. Anyway, that's beside the point. This smells like a candle. It smells really good. Oh my god, this is like the best smell. Ugh. This is what it looks like. I think we all know what an Oreo looks like. If you've never seen a thin, it's like it's an Oreo, but thin. How do you explain that? Oh my god, these are so good. If you like coffee anything, like if you like coffee, chocolate covered coffee beans and stuff like that, you'll love these. They have coffee M&Ms, those are good. These are amazing. Oh my god, I love coffee. You know what kind of coffee I like? Black coffee. I like being able to taste like the roast. Oh my god, these are so good. They taste more like coffee if you take off one side of the Oreo. These are so good. 4 of these little cookies right here are 140 calories. That's ridiculous. These are a 10 out of 10. I might buy these again. I've never tried a latte, so I don't know. If this is what a latte tastes like, I'm gonna buy one. Oh my god, these are like my favorite. These are probably my favorite Oreos I've ever tried. My second favorite, I really liked the marshmallow cream ones. They were a limited time one, and the coconut Oreo thins are really good too. Oh, and the pistachio. I'm gonna have one more. These are so good. This might be my favorite cookie that I've ever had. These would be good crumbled on top of ice cream. These are so fucking good. If you see these, I'm not sponsored. Trust me, I wish I was sponsored by something. If you see these on Walmart, they might even have them on Target. Highly recommend. And if you also see pistachio and coconut, I would try those as well. But thank you so much, guys. Sorry this video didn't meet my expectations. Hopefully you guys like it. I wanted to put out something and I feel really bad that I haven't put out a video in a couple days, but thankfully my power's back on, so I was able to make a video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video that hopefully goes much smoother. I'm praying. Leave your suggestions on what you want me to eat in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next video.